45. A lot of people thought they would make the playoffs this year, and they've been a big disappointment so far. 9 games back. And the A's, who went all in last year. Billy Beane, trading for Samardzija, knowing he can't afford him after the year. Trading for John Lester. Going for all these guys and blowing up in his face in the playoffs. Just a big disappointment. It's an issue with these small market teams. They got to go all in 1 year, and if they fail, it's going to take another 4 years for them to get back to where they were. In the NL East now, so this is a interesting race. Nationals, who were struggling in the beginning of the year, but now are really starting to do well and could definitely pull away in the division. 46-38. Mets are 3.5 back. Been struggling. As I said, they were last in the NL in runs scored, and they, as I said before, they have to be so thankful that they have an amazing pitching staff, and it's really been keeping them in these games. And Familia's doing well, but he's the only one doing well for the Mets outside of in the bullpen. Outside of him, it's been really bad. And with Vic Black hurt and Henry Mejia being suspended, it's really hurt the team in the bullpen. Terry Collins keeps on using the Tauruses over and over again. That's the thing with Collins. Always overuses 1 or 2 bullpen pitchers, day after day, and it really hurts their arm. And, they've been struggling in the bullpen besides Familia, definitely. Braves, 42-43, 4.5 back. Marlins, 35-49. They got Jose Fernandez back, hit a home run, which is shocking. And the Phillies, the worst team in the league, 29-57, 18 back to the Nats. Wow. Cardinals, 54-30, best team in the majors right now. They're 4.5 games ahead of the Pirates, who were struggling and now doing well, especially Garrett Cole, who leads the majors in wins. He got 12 or 13. Been doing great for them, 4.5 back. Cubs, having a good year, 7.5 back. It's just kind of stinks that the Cardinals have been so well, but I think they have the second wild card spot right now, which is good for them. They've been doing good. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, I'm sorry. The team is just, everything's starting to work. What Theo Epstein has been doing these last few years is all kind of coming together now. And John Lester's doing okay. Not too great, but he's, all right. Probably not worth the money, but altogether, the team is really starting to click, and it's good. It's good for Cubs fans. Maybe they'll win a World Series. I don't know about that, but we'll see. That curse might last for another 100 years. Reds, bad team this year. 15 back of the Cardinals, wow, 38-44, and the Brewers, 37-50. They're 18.5 back of the Cardinals. So now we got the Dodgers, who've been doing well. Lost series to the Mets though, 47-38. They're 4 ahead of the Giants, who, like I said, because the Giants are going to win the World Series in 2 years. That's just how it goes. So it's a down year for them. Don't worry, Giants fans. You're just going to win the World Series next year anyway. D-backs, 41-42. Better than last year. They were really bad last year. They had the worst record in the majors last year, actually. So 5 back. Goldschmidt, oh my God. He's hitting like 350 or something. He's been killing it for them. One of the few bright spots for the team. Also, their center fielder, who I forgot his name. He made the All-Star roster. I'll look it up when AJ Pollock. He's been great for them too. But really, Goldschmidt, he is a true star. It's just a shame that he's on a bad team right now. Padres, I think the Padres are the biggest disappointment of the year. And I'm not blaming the GM on this one at all. It's just been the talent. Matt Campbell only has like 3 home runs. Justin Upton's doing good, making the All-Star, but BJ Upton, not so great. The team has just been bad. 39-47. It's just been a bad team that a lot of people were thinking were going to do good. Derek Norris has been all right. Kemba, as I said, bad. Pitching wise, it's been okay. James Shields, all right, but signing 7.3, 3.88. But I think they were expecting a lot. Padres fans were definitely expecting a lot more from this team with this much talent, and it's just been a terrible year for. It's just been a terrible year for the Padres. 39-47 it's appalling. And then the Rockies are in last, 38-48. They're 11 back. All right, so finally we'll move on to the look at the league. Actually, quickly look at the MLB league leaders and Cy Young race. So Goldschmidt, as I said, leading the majors, 351 average. Miguel Cabrera second with 350, who's on the DL right now. Prince Fielder, 344. Think about Fielder. It's not really his home runs this year, his batting average. It's kind of crazy. He's been hitting the ball really well. Bryce Harper, 343. He's probably the MVP right now, Bryce Harper, for the NL. Jason Kipnis, Jason Kipnis is batting 336. Been doing good for the He's been doing good for Cleveland. D. Gordon, who's been just getting a lot of singles, has been just hitting the ball in the right spot this year. Batting 355, 335. Actually, we have a caller right now. We got Ryan, Franklin Lakes. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, what's up, Stove?
Hey.
How are you?
Doing good.
Doing good. All right. I like the show. Congrats on your 40th episode. It's a good achievement.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so we're talking about. Are we still talking about Cy Young?
Wherever you want. If you want to talk about the All-Star roster, you can.
All right. I'm looking at the roster right now. Not gonna lie, at least five of the players on both teams are on my fantasy baseball team.
Really?
So that's an achievement for me.
They must be killing it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm killing it. I mean, I haven't checked my lineup in a while, but anyways, I'm just looking at this. Like, do you see any maybe some starters that you don't think should have gotten a start, that don't deserve it?
Any starters? Let me see. I'm looking at the NL. I mean, all these guys have been
very young lineup.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys. Matt Holliday maybe, but all these guys have been really good. I mean, Posey maybe too. But I don't really know. I'm not really seeing any other catch in the NL that's been doing as well as him. So Posey, yeah, Goldschmidt been killing it. D. Gordon hitting well. Todd Frazier hitting a lot of home runs. Bryce Harper, obviously. I think it's a good lineup, and Yadier Molina in the reserves too. I mean, reserves is pretty accurate as well. Even pitchers, Scherzer, Cole, Greinke, Miller. I mean, all these guys, DeGrom, all these guys deserve it definitely. So. I really don't see any issues. I'm not saying, this guy got snubbed. I mean, Kershaw is still not on the MLB roster, in the All-Star roster. I mean, he has a 3 ERA.
Yeah, I mean, he's not.
Look, I know he's 5-6, but his ERA is a 3. It's still pretty good. I mean, we were expecting so much from him, especially what he did last year was insane. But I mean, maybe him. But it's, I don't think anyone got snubbed.
Yeah, I guess I agree with that. I mean, what do you think? You think I feel like Brett Gardner should get the last vote going in. He's having a fantastic season in the outfield. Went to a Yankee game. I think you were there with me. He's played outstanding. Like, he's been having a great season.
I mean, him, Brian Dozier on the Twins. He's been doing pretty good too. I'm looking to see who else is the. Let me see. All-Star. I'm looking to find the All-Star Game final votes because I know the NL. I'm not really sure about the AL though. So Bogarts, who's been all right. Yeah, I mean Cespedes, I don't think he'll win it, but Dozier 18 home runs. Gardner, yeah, he's actually hitting pretty well, and we all know his fielding is pretty good too. I might have to go Moustakas actually because he's been fielding great as well.
I guess,
Moustakas or Dozier. I'm not really sure about Gardner. And then the NL, I voted for Familia because I'm a Met fan, but I can also see, Troy Tulowitzki, 320 average. Carlos Martinez has been awesome this year. 270 ERA, 9-3. The Cardinals just constantly get great pitchers, even when their guys are hurt, like Adam Wainwright. I mean, it's just unfair. Cueto having a decent year, just on a bad team. He's expected to get traded.
He has no run support leader.
Yeah. So I mean, look, I'm looking at the rosters, and I don't think anyone got snubbed. All these guys deserve it. Maybe Cueto.
Yeah, exactly.
But like
the final vote for the National League would be so much harder than the.
It's been National League. It's tight. I mean, Carlos Martinez too, he's been great for the Cardinals. I mean, he's really stepped up, especially since Wainwright's out for the year. Cueto. I mean, I don't think Cueto. Actually, I think Cueto probably could have made the All-Star roster if there weren't rumors that he was getting traded. They usually affects the voting a little bit.
I think Scherzer and Cueto are up against each other. I think soon. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean Scherzer's been killing this year. Cole deserves it.
Scherzer's playing amazing. I really like what Scherzer's doing this
year. Yeah, Greinke deserves it definitely. I think Greinke leads the NL in ERA. Shelby Miller been doing good for the Braves. DeGrom, I mean Bumgarner, all these guys deserve it definitely. It's tough in the NL. AJ Burnett too, very underrated. His ERA is really low. All these guys are having great years. I know all these guys are having great years. the NL's pitching is really up this year. And K-Rod, I don't know about K-Rod making the roster. That's the only vote I'm not sure about.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He only has 18 saves. Familia has 23.
I think Chapman by far.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what the fans vote for. AL, Trout, Cabrera, he's hurt though, so someone's gonna fill in for him. Donaldson's been good. Escobar, Alex Gordon. It's a lot of Royals. I think there's 4. They had 8 at one point, and MLB took away votes, but they have 4. So they have Perez, Escobar, Kane, and Gordon. So yeah, they're all deserved, definitely. Yeah. So I'm looking. Yeah, I don't see any.
I'm looking at the reserves right now. I feel like Jose Bautista doesn't deserve a reserve spot. He's an average.
His average is not
fantastic.
His average is not good. His home runs are alright, but they're not what they've been these last few years.
I think he just got that's a classic just everyone likes him, so they give him a spot on the team. He's old.
17 home runs. It's not bad. But he's batting .240. You're right. So he might. I'm not sure about him. Definitely Gardner could replace him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What do you think about A-Rod not on the team?
All right. A-Rod. There's always these issues with DH. Look, he's batting .285, right? He's got 18 home runs. It's a good, solid year. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great year. It's just I don't know. He's on the line there. You can say he deserves it, or you have reasons for him to say he doesn't deserve it. It's just he's close. It's 50-50 with him. Look, I'll be honest. If it was next year, I forget where it is, but I think it's an AL team. So if they had the DH available, he would have made the All-Star team. It's really more of where it is, and they don't have a DH this year for the All-Star game. If there was a DH spot, he'd be in it, definitely.
Okay, yeah. But if you look at the players who made it in front of him, I can't complain. Nelson Cruz is having a fantastic.
He's hitting a lot of home runs. Hasn't played in a lot of games though. I think he was hurt a little bit.
Yeah. But he got the fan vote because he was starting.
Yeah, he was hitting a lot of home runs. Bautista, Jones, JD Martinez, Prince Fielder, all deserve it, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a DH. They do DH. I thought they didn't do DH when it's NL. All right, my bad. Fielder's been killing it this year too. He's batting I think Fielder deserves it more than A-Rod, just because of his average. He's batting 340.
I respect it. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Look, Jason Kipnis been good too. All these Teixeira have been great. Pujols leads the AL in home runs.
I think Teixeira has gotten in the reserves because Cabrera's not playing. I think he's actually starting now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Then, yeah, no, that's true. Let's take a look. And I'm pretty sure. I don't know who's replacing Stan. Do you know?
I'm not sure yet. I don't think they have it. Let me check.
It's probably McCutchen.
I think it is McCutchen. Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. I think I read something on McCutchen replacing him. I don't know.
Yeah, he's replacing McCutchen is replacing Stanton, and then so Pujols replacing Cabrera, and that's it. So those are the 2 replacements right there. But
now,
so
the big question is, who do you think is going to get this? Who do you think is going to get the first inning pitch in both teams?
For both the starting pitcher.
Yep.
All right. So for the NL. It's probably going to be Garrett Cole. Cole or Greinke, I think, is going to be it's between those 2. But I think because Cole leads the NL and wins, it's probably going to be Cole. And then for the AL, will probably be Dallas Keuchel.
See, for the NL, I was thinking more of either Scherzer or Walker.
Walker too, yeah. I think I think that Bochy's going to go with Greinke because he leads the NL in ERA and she's been great this year, or Cole because Cole's having a pretty good year too. Has 13 wins or something. I'm expecting Cole.
All right, I think they're going to give. I don't know. I think it's hard for me